So in this section of the lobster tail video, I'm actually going to show how to prep, crack open, and lay your meat with the tail. So what you're going to need is a serrated knife like this, and some people also prefer a spoon. I'll tell you why in a minute. What you want to do is section the lobster just below the shell, right down the middle. And it's easier than what you think. The shell isn't as hard as what it may seem. And instead of in a sawing motion, you just want to put pressure to start with to get it going. And then I like to just kind of ease my way like that. Being a little stubborn. You don't want to go too deep into the meat, so be cautious. So, we're almost there. There we go. There's that. Just saw through the rest of it real quick. That should be good there. Now, some people would prefer a spoon to split these side shell or the ribs of the shell off of the meat, but I'm able to do it pretty well with just my fingers. It may depend on how fresh the lobster is too. I legitimately just bought this from the market, so it's pretty dang fresh. But what you want to do is just kind of slide your thumb in there and separate the shell from the meat like that. Try not to crack it for the presentation of things, but it's not going to affect much. The idea is just to get the meat exposed and to keep it all in one piece. So I'm going to continue doing this all the way down. You can really get in there and feel it kind of separate from the exoskeleton. Just like that. And then what you want to do is get your thumb, flip it over like this, and always be sure to wash wash the tail before you start this and afterwards. But there's like a little thin skin right on the underbelly, and you want to sneak your thumb underneath there. There we go, get it started. And I found it easiest to flip it like this. And you very tenderly work down the tail until you see the lobster out of it, or the meat out of the tail, kind of like that. Don't rush this, you got plenty of time. I just don't want the video to get boring on you, and somewhat make it look like I know what I'm doing. So yeah, that looks pretty good right there. And what I'll do is show you guys what it kind of looks like. I think I got one more rib I can go down. But you really want to keep the lobster connected at the very end. There we go. That's about as good as I'm going to be able to get it right there. So you see that meat laying right there on the top. It's just about perfect. Then you're going to take your fillet knife again and fillet it right down the center. And that's what's going to open up your meat while it's cooking, and you get that super thorough cook and that tasty juiciness, and you're able to season it from here. But like I said, even though I did it before, always make sure you wash your fish afterwards. At least that's how I feel, especially shellfish, because you never know what dirt and grime may be on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and cap this part of the video off and continue on with seasoning it next. So make sure you drop down in the comment section, leave some love, any tips you may have for me or other people. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for tuning in to Crazy Cook.